If we take one of the most well-known bashers, the Kraton 6S, that is really only known for bashing and even high-speed runs from what I've seen, and we remove these tires, and we throw on a set of race tires, how good will it do around a track, and can it replace a Truggy or at least get your foot in the door? Well, let's find out. So yes, while it is completely unorthodox and from what I've seen, unheard of to do this, we're going to give it a shot. It's the exact same size as a regular Truggy, both in width and length, wheelbase, and size. It's a 1/8 scale. Now I have seen a couple people do this. I've heard about it a little bit over forums, but here at my local track, I've never seen it done. Now my first thought when doing this is if you take a look at a racing wheel compared to the wheel and tire that it comes with, they're significantly smaller. Now the 6S is already extremely powerful, almost too much for its own good, and it balloons these tires like crazy. And with these not being anywhere near belted, I'm a little bit worried on ballooning with the race tires, especially if we go to a much softer compound. Now, backing it down to 4S, because that's the limit at my local track, it should be fine. It should kind of balance out, if not be the same as these tires are on 6S. Maybe a little less ballooning. I don't know yet. I have absolutely zero clue, but I am pretty excited to go ahead and get this thing rolling. So, we have just a couple hours until we leave 2 hours south of here to go down to Bismarck for their second or third weekend of the 2026 Summer Series. And we're going to enter this thing into novice class. This has no business running in an actual e-Truggy class. I know almost for a fact it's not going to keep up. The steering's not great. The suspension is definitely not dialed for a track, and I'm not really looking to mess with the suspension a whole bunch. Regardless of how it does, I have no intention of actually racing this thing long term. This is just for shits and giggles and to see exactly how it does. So, with that being said, we're going to go ahead, pack everything up, get the truck loaded, and head down to Bismarck and hope that we can at least pull something off. If we can finish, I'd be happy with that. A podium would be even better, but we'll see. And only time will tell. So I'll see you once we get down there. Good morning, very early morning. It is 8:58 right now. We have made it down to Bismarck RC and we are racing their second weekend in the Summer Series. And boy, do we have something planned. Now, this isn't my usual intro. Usually I'm kind of a little bit more on top of it, but it is super windy. It was a pain setting up. We got down here pretty late in the afternoon yesterday, but we're here. We made it. We're good. We're getting set up and everything is starting to roll. Now, as you know, we're gonna be racing the Kraton, so I have no clue how this is gonna go. We did practice a little bit yesterday whenever we rolled in late at night. We didn't have that much daylight to work with, so I kind of know how it's gonna work out. I'm not too positive though. Oh goodness, there's a fly in here. I also don't know how good the sound quality is gonna come out. It's super windy out there today, so hopefully I can get some pretty decent shots, but our main focus is trying to see if we can even race this thing. So with that being said, we're gonna go ahead, hop to it. We need to finish setting up some cars, get transponders set up. We already finished registration, and now it's just on to practice, and racing starts in about 30 minutes. So hopefully we can get everything dialed in. But let's hop to it.
You gonna run a warm up?
Yeah, see how it feels.
How many people are in each class? The only class that we have, so any four-wheel drive buggy, any e-buggy races can marshal this race.
All right, we are about halfway done through the day. I ran back into the truck because the wind is still blowing really freaking hard. And almost all the little test shots I've done, you can't hear anything. So unfortunately, I don't know if there's gonna be much outside recording, but I did pop back in here, just kind of update y'all. We ran first place in both heats for its novice that we're running in, but there's some pretty decent competition. There were 3 other Truggies that we were running up against and 2 short course trucks, and they were all keeping up pretty good. I think there was only a 2 or 3 second difference between first place and second, but we ended up landing first for both Heat 1 and Heat 2, so we have a really decent shot at making podium, and we should be up front in the main, which is going to give us a huge advantage. We don't have to work our way through a crowd or anything like that, so we should be good. Everything else is going pretty okay. We placed 4th in buggy heat, or in the first buggy heat. We broke an arm and kind of landed a DNF, but we had some pretty decent lap times. We ran a 37 for 1 lap and mid to high 30s and low 40s for the other 3 laps that we ran, which landed us in 4th even with the DNF. How they kind of score things is a little different, and then short course truck, we landed 3rd. So not terrible. It's running good. That new power system is running good. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out. But I'm gonna hop back out. I didn't record the second heat. It's hot as balls out right now. I will record the main though, so we'll get that all caught up. But with that being said, we're gonna go jump back into it. I got a little bit more prep work, swap some batteries around, and then we should be good to press with the rest of the heats that we have and hop into the mains. Let's do it.
Let's go!
And
Here we go now.
it's more bars down here.
Let's go now.
More bars down
Every single morning it's the same old fight. Trapped inside a box trying to find the light. They build the walls up high and say to stay in line, but inside this static there's a different design. Wasn't looking for trouble, wasn't trying to be fake. Just a soul with the fire and a limited take. Now I'm breaking the cage, I'm tearing it down. Feel the shockwave coming, shaking the ground. Make it, own it, take it until the whole world knows my sound. Snap, crack, ignite. I'm coming through the speakers, taking over the night. Crack, ignite. I'm coming with a new fire, burning ever so bright.
Well. This guy did absolutely phenomenal and a million times better than I would have ever expected this thing to do. Now, again, we raced a novice, which isn't anything super up there. But the fact that this is not a race vehicle in any way, shape, or form, to perform that well is insane. We were floating around the high 30s to low 40s around my track. Some of our fastest guys in the E-Truggy run 36 to 37 on average seconds for 1 lap. So we were not far behind. Now, I'm not some crazy top of the line racer either. I'm sure if we put this in the hands of one of the top tier guys, they would outperform me any day of the week. But for now, this thing is ripping. We got first place. Holy cow. Now, we do have a long way to go, and I'm kind of recording a couple different videos right now, so this is a little bit backwards, but I am super excited of how this went. Oh man. Well, with that being said, if you're looking to race or even thinking about racing E-Truggy and you want something that's ready to run, I know Losi makes a great ready to run Truggy that's really race dedicated. But this, if you have this sitting around and you're thinking about racing, just know that you can. With the bash tires back on and the race tires off and set to the side, we're gonna be using this thing as a basher. It was cool to run it. It was cool to see if it could race, and it very much so can. But oh man. With that being said, I hope that you guys have enjoyed. And until next time, stay tuned, subscribe, and peace out.